Cody Rhodes. Is he finishing the story this time? Here we go, part 2 with Cody Rhodes winning the Royal Rumble back to back, my friends. But is the Tribal Chief still in the way of him finishing the story? What do we all think about it? Tribal Cheese, what do you think? Right off the bat, what's your first thought?
My first thought is Roman is just one of the roadblocks. Wait, I can't say that. That's so early. You're going to bleep that shit. Okay, so anyways. Okay, Roman is the first of Cody's problems to finishing the story because there's also Seth freaking Rollins. And then on top of that, you got The Rock lingering in behind the backstage curtain area, probably from from his little desk way up at the TKO. So, yeah, there's a lot of things in play here for Cody to not finish the story.
Ooh.
So, but my guess, sir, because I was pretty happy with his win at Royal Rumble, is that he's going to. Whether The Rock is here or not. I think there's a really good chance that this is going to be a triple threat. I think that there's a really good chance that The Rock is going to be the one to hand Cody the keys to the castle. So what I think is that Cody is indeed going to finish the story. He is the man for the job. He is the future of WWE beyond Roman Reigns. He is the person you hand the keys to. He's proven that he's a professional. He can be counted on. He can be trusted. He's a babyface like no other because it's actually genuine. And I don't think a lot of other people can touch what he has. I looked at his record the other day. I don't think the man's lost a match, even in whether it's been on regular shows, on live shows, or PLEs. Like, the guy just keeps winning and winning and winning. That's what they're doing with him. I think he gets it done this time. I think Cody is going to climb that mountain, regardless of the obstacles. I think he's going to get it done because he perseveres. He gets things done. You look at what happened with Shinsuke, the odds stacked against him. Cody is that person that overcomes. Look at his whole life. He overcomes. He's building the kingdom, right? Cody Rhodes is that guy. He's him. Mm-hmm. And he's going to finish this story. You heard it here. The Tribal Cheese. That's 1,000 for 1,000. Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania, your new champion.
Okay. A lot, like you said, needs to happen between now and then to definitely convince everyone that this is going to happen. Of course, you talk about roadblocks. Well, a unprecedented roadblock was presented on Monday night's show, which was Seth Rollins interrupting Cody Rhodes' promo to talk about how he shouldn't go up against Roman Reigns. He should go up against Seth Rollins because he holds the better championship, the Workman's Championship, the People's Championship, the Dusty Championship, which seemed to get a reaction out of Cody. And if we're talking about this, right, this being the first potential thinking process for Cody Rhodes on his road to WrestleMania and finishing his story whichever direction he decides to take it. It was interesting because at first it seemed like nobody really cared. Nobody really wanted him to do that. But by the time Seth Rollins was done with his promo, you had the people kind of changing their mind a little bit. You even had people like me changing their mind a little bit and saying, although I don't want him to do that, I actually wouldn't mind if he did decide to go that direction. Because maybe that opens the door for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to show up at WrestleMania and do his thing. But either way, I feel like Cody Rhodes is finishing his story one way or another. So long as if he decides Roman's the direction, so long as Roman keeps all the rest of his cousins at home, doesn't bring out doesn't have any hoodies to give any more of his family to be able to come out and give a Samoan spike or a spear or whatever else he wants to do. But Mr. Zero, would you want to see Cody finish his story by taking a swerve on that story and challenging Seth Rollins instead.
I'll tell you something, Johnny T. You called it a roadblock. I disagree. It's just another path that he could choose to take. It's not exactly a roadblock. It's not like he has to beat Seth Rollins to get to Roman Reigns. This is just another option, another choice he has. Would I like to see him face Seth Rollins for the championship? I know what WWE's trying to, or I know what Seth Rollins is trying to do. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to seem like, I'm the ugly stepsister that you're forced to go out with, so your best friend can get the hot chick or whatever. You know what I mean? But but yeah, it's just like I said, um, or like I've been saying, um, it just doesn't make sense right now. Seth Rollins isn't 100%. We don't want it to feel like, yeah, you beat the guy that wasn't 100%. If Seth Rollins was 100%, pulls his promo, off after Cody wins the Royal Rumble, then maybe I'm thinking, you know what, he has been here. He's putting on great matches. Yes, they've wrestled before, but Seth Rollins looks better now than he was then. And yeah, I think we can, then I'd definitely be like, we could, be looking at something different. I did like the promo Monday night when Seth was talking, but man, it just doesn't seem like the right option. Uh, the two biggest names in WWE right now are Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, and I would love to see who comes out on top 1-on-1, or maybe it's maybe if it is 3-on-1 with the Roman's family and nephews and cousins and aunts and uncles and grandpa and grandma coming to the aid to help him out. That's why Cody Rhodes needs to get himself a little bit of backup. Have a little bit of a short legacy reunion with, if Solo comes out to try to give him a spike, Randy Orton comes out of nowhere, you know what I mean? And if Jimmy comes out, guess what? You got Jey Uso waiting in the corner too. So who knows? But yeah, I can't wait to see, or I'm hoping that Cody Rhodes goes on the path we say and chooses Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship.
I think Michael Cole said it best when Cody Rhodes won the Rumble the other night when he said, "What inning are we in, anyways?" I think that's in reference to Paul Heyman's that we're just in the third inning of the story, which I completely disagree with because I think we are in the seventh inning stretch here, guys. We got two more innings left. It's a tie ball game. Cody's gonna go to WrestleMania against all odds, and I think the era of the American Nightmare finally, truly begins at WrestleMania 40. All the pomp and circumstance, the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania. What a time to hand the keys over to this bona fide star that has done just about everything he could do in his first 2 years here in this company. And if you don't strap the rocket to him now completely, is it ever going to happen? I said it. I said it last year, and I'll say it again. There is no better time than now. You've been setting up this story, and for 2 years now, going on 2 years, it's time to finish it. I think. What could get in the way of Cody Rhodes not finishing his story? There's one thing, and it's not cousins, it's not nephews, it's not second cousins twice removed, and whatnot for Roman Reigns. What is what is a potential roadblock for Cody Rhodes is the record books. And as we've seen over the past couple of years, all of a sudden WWE has become enamored with changing their record books with on all platforms of their business. And if they truly want Roman Reigns to get past Hulk Hogan and whatnot to move up that list, if they decide to go that route, then Cody Rhodes might not finish the story. That I think is the only thing that could stop Cody Rhodes' story. Other than that, I don't see any reason to not go ahead and just strap the rocket to Cody Rhodes and let him take the keys and drive this car into the new age of the new age of WWE, especially as we have all these injuries and whatnot going on, all these different crazy ass things going on in WWE. Why not give the American Nightmare the chance to be the flag bearer for a new era of WWE? Tribal Cheese, what are you most looking forward to with the Cody Rhodes era?
Cody is the next biggest thing next to Roman Reigns.
There
And
it is.
Roman is done it. He's done it. He's done it all. He carried this company on his back for 2-3 years already. It's time for him to get a break. Honestly, the level of pressure and the level of, I don't know, anxiety of having to carry this company on your back for that long and walk in and out through storyline, through champions, through program after program, and put on great shows, great promos for years. This is why people call him the GOAT, because he's done it for years. He set records. When we talk about record books, we're talking not just about, this is how long he held the title. Yeah, he had shenanigans, whatever. It's about carrying the company. You don't carry the company unless you're that guy. And Cody Rhodes is going to be that guy. Cody Rhodes is look at him. He's in an excellent ring shape. He's, like I said, he's the next biggest thing. His whole story is built for taking down Roman Reigns and getting us out. Everybody wants out of this head of the table, this tribal cheese era. Fair enough.
Yeah, I agree.
But you gotta do it at WrestleMania, and you gotta give it to the person that can feel Roman's shoes. Those people gotta tune in to see the new champion, and they're not gonna do it for anybody other than Cody Rhodes right now. You can't give you can't give the belt to LA Knight. You can't give the belt yet to Randy Orton. You can't give the belt yet to AJ Styles. No one else is worthy except for the prodigal son, Cody Rhodes.
I agree. I'm also ready for the tribal cheese era to end. So
That era is never gonna end, baby. I'm here to stay. I'm the immortal tribal cheese, Johnny T.
let me tell you something, brother. I'm the Johnny T. You'll never beat me. Anyways, so Mr. Zero, what do you think ends Cody Rhodes' story? Well,
So I think-
let me rephrase that. What do you think could potentially block Cody from finishing his story? There we go.
Besides shenanigans, let me tell you some. What could roadblock Cody Rhodes' story? I'll tell you right now. Dwayne the Rock Johnson comes back and roadblocks Cody Rhodes' story.
There we go.
Chris Jericho. Nah, I'm not talking about Chris Jericho. He can't do it. But like Tribal Cheese was saying, could WWE be looking to have Roman break Hulk Hogan's record? Who knows? But as far as that happening, or I'm just gonna touch on what the Tribal Cheese said because it rubbed me the wrong way. He said, the next big thing is Cody Rhodes, and that is the completely the worst statement I've ever heard of the year 2024 so far. Cody Rhodes is here. He's arrived. He's not the next biggest thing. He is the biggest thing.
Ooh.
Like I said, the two biggest names in WWE right now are Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. That's why you have to split them up on the different shows. You got to have Roman Reigns on SmackDown. You got to have Cody Rhodes on Raw because that's what people tune into. They want to see if Cody Rhodes is going to finish his story, and that's what people have been tuning into. He's not the next biggest thing. He's the big thing right now.
I agree with
Tomato,
that.
tomato, bro.
Tomato. I think if there's one person that can change the quote-unquote from Seth Rollins, from it being the Hulk Hogan title and the politician title, it's Cody Rhodes beating Roman Reigns
Oh,
at
come on.
WrestleMania. That
Come on.
ends the era of the politicking title and the Hulk
Oh
Hogan
my
title.
God.
And Cody Rhodes can wear that nice WWE Championship right here and say, I did it for you, Dusty. We did it. We made it.
You
And
guys
use
are horrible.
use all the pyro and whatnot. That's
No respect.
If Cody Rhodes doesn't win it this year, I do believe WWE lets Roman Reigns get to within a day of breaking Hulk Hogan's record, and then guess what? Hulk Hogan puts a stop to that right away.
We have all kinds of ideas as to where Cody Rhodes' story goes. I mean, maybe it's one of those pick your own path stories that we used to read back in the day. Maybe that's what Cody Rhodes' story is. But I think we can all agree. I think we are headed towards finishing this part of the story and having a new WWE champion. But hey, we're just the guys that give our opinions. We want to hear yours. So tell us what y'all guys think in the comments. Do you think Cody finishes the story? Yes or no? Let us know. Remember to like and subscribe this video and click on some of our other videos to find out what is going to happen with WrestleMania 40. Follow us along as we join us on this ride as we go down the road to WrestleMania 40.
Put us on the ride, brother.
I'm Johnny T. That's Mr. Zero. That's the Tribal Cheese. We will see you guys next time.
We'll see you next time.